Hello friends, I am RSR and you are watching The Auto Way. I won't be boring you with the details what this channel is all about. I would only say this channel is about the car and bikes and their adventures. So let's start this adventure, and this adventure start with this. This is Tata Tigor Ziptron, or be specific, this is Tata Tigor EV Ziptron, but I introduced it as Tata Tigor Ziptron because I didn't want you to confuse with the Tigor EV that already on the market for the commercial purposes, or I would say for the fleet purposes, for the drivers, for the hotels, for the government organizations, not for the public. And that has a limitation of its range that was around 100 to 150 kilometers depending on which variant you had. And secondly, support the fast charging that Ziptron technology supports. So what Tata have done is they have introduced new EV after getting a tremendous response for the Nexon EV Ziptron, and they have bring the same technology to the Tigor, and hence it is Tigor Ziptron. Albeit a little in less configurations. For example, it has only 26 kilowatt of battery pack that give a range, official range of 306 approved by ARAI. But in practical world, you should expect it to around 240 to 250 kilometer of range. And if you are charging it at home, it would take around 8 to 9 hours for 0 to 80% of battery charges, whereas on the 25 DC kilowatt fast charging it will take around 70 minutes from 0 to 80%. Now, since we have talked about the battery life, now should move on to the power. Power is given by the 55 kilowatt single electric motor that generates around 75 PS, which provides acceleration from 0 to 60 km around in 5.7 seconds. That's the official figure, but you should estimate it around 6 seconds. And the top speed would be around 110 km. And now that since we have talked about the battery life, we have talked about the power, now we should move on to talk about its warranty. For as a normal car, it's provide a similar 3-year warranty, but on the motor and the battery, it's around 8-year warranty. We have talked about the power, we have talked about the battery life, we have talked about the warranty. One thing is automated, as all electric cars are. Now talk about safety. It is 4-star by Global NCAP because it's based on the regular Tigor, which already have structural integrity that provided 4 stars. That is carried on with the Tigor Ziptron. Now we have talked about all the information that is given to us by the Tata Motors. Now next, move to the price. What is the price and what are the variants? First of all, we would talk about the colors. This is in 2 colors. One, teal blue, second, Daytona gray. Now its variants. It has 4 variants, XC, and it's come with 11.99 lakh. That is your actual price or effective price, because most of the state governments in India doesn't charge registration charge for electric cars. So it is absolutely same. Ex-showroom price equal to your on-road price. Plus, you will be getting subsidy anywhere from 1 to 2 lakh depending on which state you are residing in. Let's move to and what it is come with. All the features that XC has, plus a music system. I would say nothing else, right? And the music system is a 4-inch non-touch system, and that's come with all the basic features, and plus 4 speakers. For SM price is 12.49 lakhs, right? Now move on to the XZ Plus. The price is 12.99, and what you will get additionally, you get 7-inch touchscreen that supports CarPlay, Android Play, plus 4 tweakers is added. Interiorly, roof is knitted, plus exteriorly you will get alloy wheels, projected headlamps, daylight running indicators, plus the last version is that's XZ plus DT equal to dual tone, that start from 13.14 lakh, and that's only add you with a black glossy roof over there. That's about the price. right? Now the question is, should you buy it or not? The first condition is, if you have your personal parking space, if yes, you should go for it. Then you are qualified to buy it. First thing. If you don't have a private parking space or a facility where you can charge it, then you should not buy it. First. And second, if your travel is limited to the city, then you should go for it. But if you are a frequent interstate flyer, then you find it very difficult. Right? Third, if your city travel is very limited, you are occasionally use your car, then the value versus the cost doesn't match up. If you are daily running of 100 kilometers or 50-60 kilometers, then you should go for it. How? I will tell you in the next video, detailed video about how a EV actually is repaying you rather than you are paying for it over the years. So we will definitely talk about if your running daily is more than 50 kilometers, then you will actually benefit from owning an EV rather than a regular ICU based car. So that will be a topic for the next video, which I also compare it with the regular Tigor, ICU based Tigor, or plus other versions available at the same price point of different brands, of different type of cars, whether it is a sedan or SUV, that cover in that particular price range. And next we will also compare it with the Nexon EV and other EVs that is available in the market. And at the end of these 3-4 videos that I will be coming up, I hope you will get a clear picture. Should you buy it or not buy it? It is a very basic video, and maybe my first video I would have made not many mistakes. Please just try to overlook them, and all the suggestions for improvement are welcome. I will try to incorporate to best of my abilities all the suggestions you have given me. Please share, subscribe.